What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am here to bring you something that I've done before, but I haven't done it in this format, and it is going to be a declutter. Since I haven't been able to put makeup on my face, I've been thinking, like, what are the items that I really want to use in my collection as soon as I am able to use makeup. And some of these items were items that I knew I didn't really want, or I knew were getting old, and I was just trying to hold on to them for whatever reason. And I've just come to the conclusion that I don't need them anymore for various reasons. So I've already pulled everything out of my collection that I am going to be decluttering. I have gone through every section of my makeup. I haven't gone through my brushes, but that's because I generally don't declutter my brushes unless friends ask for them, then I'll give them some. But for a majority of the part, I've gone through everything. I have actually pulled out palettes, bronzers, highlighters, blushes. I have really tried to shed some of the stuff that is unnecessary, and that the necessary is a very loose term when it comes to makeup collecting. But anyways, if you're interested in seeing some of the stuff that I am going to be decluttering, then just keep watching. Just to let you guys know, a lot of this stuff is actually going to be thrown away because it's either bad or it's just like gone off because it's been in my collection for so long, or I think it's gone off, if you will. But anything that is still good, I'm gonna ask friends if they want it. And I also have a co-worker who's trying to like kind of get into makeup, and I told her I'd give her some stuff, so I'm also going to be giving her some stuff as well. And I also still have a bunch of stuff that I decluttered a while ago, so that'll just sit in there and I'll just kind of collect and give to whoever asks for certain things. So let's get to the first thing. The first thing is this blush. I actually depotted it. It is from Urban Decay and it's in Bittersweet. I truly, honestly, never liked this blush. I like the color, but the pigmentation level was weak, and throughout the day it like popped off of my cheeks basically. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. I have enough purples at this point, and I just got the Juvia's Place Fumi palette, which I intend to use as a blush palette, so it's time for that to go. I also have some single shadows. I have one from ColourPop in the shade Monkey Business. It's basically dried out, so it's time for it to go. I have one from Urban Decay in Narcotic. It's dry. Same with this one in Kush. Now actually this one in Kush is good, but it's basically a dupe for one that I have from ColourPop, and I actually like that formula a little bit better, so I'm actually going to give this to somebody. But the other three thus far are actually going away. Next, I have a bronzer, and this is from Bare Minerals. This never worked on me. I don't know why I kept it. Some of the other ones I can like pull or reach, but this is honestly like, it really is invisible. You truly don't see it. And so maybe my best friend will get some use out of it. She's a lighter complexion, so it might actually work for her. So yeah, now that I say that, I'm actually going to give that to her. Next, I'm actually getting rid of a bunch of glitters. When I was first starting out, there was one brand that gave me my very first, like, I guess PR, not really, but they sent me makeup for the first time, and these are a part of their collection. I don't use these honestly, and they're not unique. Actually, I might keep this one. This one's actually kind of cute. I'm gonna keep that one. But all of the other ones low-key look like craft glitter. I'm not throwing any shade, but that's what it looks like. And at this point, I don't need craft glitter. I need like higher end glitter if I'm gonna put glitter on my face, so that is a pass. A foundation sample that I have that I'm just gonna go ahead and give away is the Tarte Found Concealer. I thought this was the new like Shape Tape foundation, and so I'm gonna see if I have any friends that are around this complexion and they can use it. My best friend actually might be able to use this in the summer. This might be her summer shade. I might give this to her too, who knows. Next is a Rimmel palette. I don't like this palette. Like, it works, but no, I know me, I'm not gonna reach for this again. I don't think the pigmentation level is there. I might give it to some of my other friends who are like more beginners when it comes to makeup, but for me it's not where it's at, and I don't need it in my collection, so it is definitely leaving. Next is a L'Oreal blush, which is okay, but it never was what I really wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a mauve blush, but it's more of a pinky blush on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this. Maybe somebody else can get some more use out of it. I'm decluttering two JD Glow highlighters. They don't do it for me, honestly. The only reason I kept them is because I really loved Chaos, and I was like, maybe I'll love them too, but I really don't. The top one is in Rosé and the bottom one is in Serenity, so I might see, I have a friend that's darker than me, so these might pop on her skin tone a little bit more, and she's the one from work, so she might be getting that. And then I'm going to be decluttering both of my ABH blush trios. I honestly never even wanted either of these blush trios. I wanted the peachy one, but that was in a point where I was going to TJ Maxx and I was just so excited to find these that I just purchased them, not thinking about the fact that these were not the ones that I wanted. So this one is in Pool Party and the other one is in Pink Passion. Now there's nothing theoretically wrong with these, but they do pop off my skin. I feel like they don't really last unless I use liquid blush on to base, and to be honest, I generally don't do that. So I don't want to have something in my collection that I know I have to use a base for. So I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter these. Like I said, somebody maybe with a more of a drier skin, it might be able to stick on their skin better than mine. I'm also going to be decluttering this. This is the Pastel Golf by Kat Von D. The pigmentation is just not there anymore, and I don't need this palette anymore, and it's hard for me to say that. Soon I will have it. I will need to do that with the Metal Matte, but as of right now, this is going to be the one palette that I'm going to be decluttering. Like I said, another friend could potentially get this that doesn't really have a lot of colors. Also, if you're wondering what's going on with my voice, I don't even know, so I can't tell you. I have so many things going on right now. It's ridiculous. Next is the Revolution and Emily Edit the Wants palette. I reviewed this palette and I said it was okay. I said I had problems with a bunch of the shades not really either working on my complexion, not being super pigmented, and like the corduroy, I felt like it blended out to be like a blob on my skin tone. So for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this to somebody who has a lighter complexion who can get more use out of it, because your girl is not gonna get any use out of it. It's cute, but it's not where it's at, and the mirror is great. So for somebody who doesn't really have like a space, this could be like a really good like mirror, and they could eventually use the shadows that are in it because it's always open, that type of thing. And all of this stuff I will be sanitizing, so yeah. I found some more of those glitters, and this is actually something that I got from Notoriously Morbid, and this is supposed to be, I don't even know what this is, to be honest. I don't know. I guess I can throw this in here. Whatever. It'll be in there. I have like some makeshift like Vaseline jars that I'm going to be getting rid of that I kept in my collection. And a lot of the rest of the stuff are lip products. I actually, hold on. Before I say that, I have some cream shadows, 3 from Sydney Grace. I accidentally purchased these. I never wanted them, and I kept them trying to say like, you can use them, you can use them. I've swatched them, but that's pretty much it. I don't even think I've ever put them really on my eyes. So I'll see if my best friend wants them. If not, I'll definitely give them to my work friend. She'll have fun trying to figure out how to use these. So yeah. Okay, and then like I said, I have 2 palettes that were hiding on the bottom. So 2 other palettes that I'm just going to go ahead and declutter is this baby right here. This was actually one, if not my first high-end eyeshadow palette that I bought, and this is the Narcissus Loaded palette. I talked about this in a pretty recent video, and I was saying how I was going to depot a couple of the shades just to get more use out of it. But then I thought about it and I'm like, why do I need to depot these? These are basic colors that I have 10 times over. So I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this. If another friend wants this, they can have it, but this is definitely leaving my collection, and if nobody wants it, it's just going away in the trash. The other palette that I'm going to be decluttering is this baby right here. This is the Ciate Pretty Fun and Fearless collab with Chloe Morello. It had its moment, but it no longer needs to be here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this one as well. because I'm not using it, so why keep it? Okay, like I said, the rest of the stuff is lip products. A majority of these lip products are being thrown away because they are 3 years old. So yeah, all of my Colored Rain liquid lipsticks, I'm sad to say, are leaving. It's time. I have enough other liquid lipstick and lip products that I just don't need them anymore. If I could repurchase like my favorites, it would be Brick House. That would be the only one. I used other ones for lip art, but I got a palette that I'm going to be using for my lip art, so I'm not going to use liquid lipsticks anymore. So Brick House would be the one liquid lipstick, and I might look into it, but to be honest, I have shades that are like this, so I don't need it anymore. So I'm getting rid of all of these. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 liquid lipsticks immediately going in the trash. Like I said, they're 3 years old, and I got these off of Whole Look, so they were probably already old to begin with. And not that I ever had a reaction or anything when I put them on my lips, but you know, it's just one of those things. I don't want to chance it. I've been having a lot of reactions lately, and I just can't be bothered. So these are going in the trash, but they're going to be put here momentarily. Okay, next, these are 3 lipsticks from a brand that I wanted to try. I can't remember the name, and the name is not on the bottom of it. It's the indie brand that does lipsticks, and they just released lip liners. I will have the name on the screen because I can't think of the name. And they allow you to like customize the shade and everything, and I like the shades, I really do, but I don't like how these peel on my lips. They like pool in the corners, and I don't like it. I really don't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all 3 of these. These are relatively new, like this year, maybe a couple of months, but I just know I don't want them. I might offer it to somebody. I'll cut off the tips in case somebody does want them, but for me, they're just not staying here. I know I'm not gonna reach for them because I already had the reaction with them like pooling up in the corners of my mouth. I hate that. Next ones that are going are actually from a project pan, and they're my Stila liquid lipsticks. I have literally touched maybe one of these maybe 5 times at the most this whole year. It's time for them to go. I'm not reaching for them. They're all a sheer formula, and I don't tend to wear sheer formulas. I either wear balms or I wear full opaque lip products. So for me, this no longer needs to be in my collection, and I'm just gonna throw these away. These are minis. Nobody needs to try my minis, so they're just going in the trash. A formula that if I had less products, I probably would have got through these more were my 2 Sephora lip creams. I love this formula. It's like thin but drying and comfortable formula, but I've had these once again for about 3 years, and I just, like I said, I don't want any more reactions, so I'm trying to get rid of older products that I can't like sanitize. So these are some of them, so they're gotta go. Next is a product that I've never actually used. I think I bought it from TJ Maxx, and it's brand new. It's a ABH liquid lipstick in Ashton. I actually have it in my project pan as mini, so I'm going to be decluttering this, giving this to somebody else. I might give this to my work friend because, like I said, she's trying to grow her collection, and I have enough collection for me and 10 other people. Another old set of liquid lipsticks that I have are from Urban Decay. I liked this formula. I love the shades. I would say between the 2, I preferred 1993, but I also had WSM. But they're old. They're like 3 years old. They've got to go. Next is one of my very first bullet lipsticks that I purchased, and it's from Milani. I panned completely the other one, but I didn't pan this one because I reached for that one more. But this one is in Matte Fearless. I love this formula. It really was a nice formula, but it's an old lipstick. It's time for it to be thrown away and just be retired and enjoyed by my trash can. Found another Colored Rain liquid lipstick, so that brings that up to 14. I decided to stop playing myself, and I'm going to get rid of the two light, very, very light liquid lipsticks that I was keeping from ColourPop and Naughty and Strip. I used to wear these as lip products and not care, but I'm not feeling this vibe anymore, and I have other formulas that can lighten up any color in case I want to lighten it up, and I don't do it very often, so it's just time for this to go. And ColourPop's formula doesn't stay very well, so it really is just time for it to go. Some other things that I got rid of just because they weren't what I was looking for are these three orange lipsticks. So this one is from Sephora collection in 37. This one is from Too Faced, and it's Where My Peach Is At, and this one is from ColourPop and Seven Springs. There's nothing wrong with these lipsticks, yeah, they're all relatively new-ish. The two ColourPop and the Too Faced are newer than the Sephora, but they weren't the color that I wanted, so I'm just ready to get rid of it. Next is a shade that I've just realized, like, what am I doing with this? I know I'm not going to use this, and this is a lip gloss from MAC. It's from the Oh Sweetie collection, and it's in Banana Muffins. It smells divine, like actually divine, and that was the main reason why I was keeping these, but I don't need it. I'm not going to use it. Maybe somebody else will use it. If not, it can go in the garbage. Okay, we're winding down in my lip products. I have four more glosses that I'm getting rid of. So these are two of my very first glosses that I brought into my collection. They're old. It's time to get rid of them. I liked them, but they're old, so I don't need to keep them. So those are definitely going in the trash. Two others that I basically never used. I never put this one on my lips, the Clean Color Madly Matte. I never used it, so that can definitely go to somebody. And then this one I used like maybe once, and this is the CYO Metallic Liquid Lipstick. I don't even think I used it once. No, I didn't, because you can see, yeah. So this can go to somebody else as well. I thought I was going to get used out of it, but I didn't. So time to say goodbye. Another ColourPop lip product is in Raw. It's a cream lipstick. I thought this would be really cool for my lip art, but I don't use it, so time to get rid of it. Stop pretending you're going to use this stuff if you're not going to use it. So it's going. And then the last four items that I have, one is one of my favorite colors at one point. It is from Black Radiance, and it's in 5401. I love this color, love this formula, but it's old, so it's time to go. This was a formula I was never a huge fan of, but I was keeping it because I like the color. And this is from BH Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Chrissy, I think. Child, I don't know. This is a new prescription. I couldn't read that, so it's time for that to go. Can't even read the label. Another color that I'm like, stop playing yourself, is this Too Faced Melted Matte. It was too bright on my lips, and this is in Sweet and Sour, and I also didn't like the formula. It wasn't opaque, so time for that to go. And then the last one is a pretty old liquid lipstick from Wet n Wild, and it's in Video Vixen. If I could find this again, I would repurchase this because this is a pretty unique color. Or no, because I kept the cap on D1, so this is good to go. So yeah, those are all the products that I'm decluttering for my collection. I'm trying to start off the school year lighter, airier, and just move on. I'm going to be definitely slowing down my purchasing, not only because of this no buy and because of my skin and all that, but just in general. And I'll be doing another video kind of talking about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.